this is a gun attack, which is something that is not that common in England?
Yeah, obviously, firstly, you're most welcome. No, the gun attack is not an obvious choice for this kind of event, for sure. One of the things we would have noticed here that perhaps there were no bag searches at a small event like this. I mean, it's nothing more than a small community meeting. Obviously, there would have been different types of people there from different types of society. We did get West Yorkshire Police have released a very quick press statement saying that this happened at 12:53 Market Street in Birstall, where obviously Jo Cox is the Labour MP for Backley and Spen. And it looks like a 52-year-old man has been arrested, pulling a gun from a bag. There's conflicting reports of the incident. 3 or 4 different types of stories are coming out. An argument between two men with apparently Jo Cox intervening, but that is purely something that may be speculation at the moment, but it's certainly not something that we can link to terror in any way at the moment. That would be going too far.
Yeah, and as police, obviously encouraging that they have the person in custody, but what are they going to be looking at? Walk us through what the immediate steps now from the authorities as they try to ascertain what's happening and presumably make sure that there is no further threat to anyone based on this.
Well, I guess it's a crime scene. The crime scene will be preserved. The detectives are running the investigation. Will obviously be trying to find out whether this 52-year-old man that's been arrested, is any way, shape or form has got links to any societies or any parts of Jo Cox's family. Or any what would be the motive, which I've heard you say a couple of times. This is probably the key link to trying to find out why somebody would be carrying a gun in a bag, because that's preempted. That somebody's made a decision to go along to this meeting, if that's the case, with intent to show or use that gun. Obviously, the gun itself would have been. Would have been taken by the police as evidence, and obviously they're going to be wanting to question the 52-year-old to try and find out what the motive, if anybody else is involved in this. But at the moment, West Yorkshire Police are not saying anything.
This happened in the middle of the day. You mentioned the fact that there, or perhaps Phil, that there were witnesses on the scene. How helpful will that be to police? And is this the type of area that we would expect to have video footage as well? We know that CCTV cameras are quite common, certainly in bigger cities in London. Would they be equipped in this kind of area? Would police have access to that as well?
Yeah, I think somebody may even have the footage on a mobile phone at a meeting like this. Whether there's any other larger cameras have caught this imagery or not, I mean, I imagine it probably would have all happened in a split second. Of course, the preservation of evidence, key witness statements is going to be very, very important to the investigation. These people that saw and witnessed this incident are definitely going to be, the first people that the police are going to want to take statements from to really try and understand what provoked this incident and what was the split second that actually set it off. Was it an argument between two people that had nothing to do with Jo Cox, the MP, or was it something that was said at a meeting? Obviously, this is what they're going to be wanting to find out. So it'll all be down to a timeline from presumably somewhere around the 12:51 mark. 12:53. This incident was over with obviously somebody taking a bullet. So the police are going to be investigating that period of 5 minutes very intently, and also trying to maybe utilise the CCTV within the community. That, as you know, there's CCTV in many communities around England, and imagery that we can gain from that technology now is quite precise. It's very clear. It's a lot of it is in high definition, so that's going to be looked at as well as part of the main evidence.